everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are. And this is 5 of us again. Okay, so thank you for spending time to catch up us. And you will see our banner for this Today Go Live, and moving onwards, we will shift from a pinky color to another color because we are changing our topic. Okay, so our theme and our topic is so-called upgrading. Today, we will have a different topic and experience would like to share with all of you. So before that, let's introduce ourselves first. And I'm Moon here. I have 2 children. I'm living in Kuala Lumpur, and I'm also a digital business mentor, and also I'm a full-time working mother. Okay, how about you, Susie?
Hi, I'm Susie. I'm also an online business owner and a mentor in this business for 1 year. I also living in KL, Malaysia, and I'm a music teacher in profession, and engaged to be, and a cat parent. So that's about me. Okay. How about you, Daisy?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Daisy. I'm from Singapore. So I'm a full-time working mom and also a digital business owner. And I have 2 young children. And pass it to you, Winnie.
Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Winnie from KL, Malaysia. I'm previously working in accounting line, and now I am a digital business mentor and also a mom to 2 school-going children. How about you, Pat?
Hi everyone. My name is Patricia. You can call me Pat. I'm currently residing in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I'm a full-time working mom with 2 kids and also a digital business owner.
Okay, so let me disclose our today's topic. If you can see on the screen, so today's topic is about fears of failure. So this topic actually is quite interesting and very related to our business because you all know, right? Fear, this kind of thing actually is not only applied to this digital business. Actually, fears actually happen every day in our daily life. Like for example, somehow we will feel fears like big decisions, like want to buy something or do not want to buy something, or we will feel fears want to send our children to new school or to another different school. A lot of things actually fears. This is the part of the decision factors that will always happen in our daily life, correct? So we all also know that, right? Fears also hold us back from pursuing our dreams as well. So it's also reaching our full potential because if you fears, actually you will forgot actually you have the potential to do something. So you let the fears overcome the potentials and your own confidence. The fears also leaving us some feeling that I'm stuck at something. We are unsure of ourselves. But guess what? Is that really? Is that really have that kind of fear? Is that really have that be the way and let the fears really impact us in this kind of situations? Actually, is it's not really true for me. So during these sessions, right, we are going to try to dive deep into that fears of failure to understand is it what's the root, or maybe you all can share and how you discovering the practical strategies maybe you have to overcome it, or maybe you be also sharing your personal experience as well, your insight and the lesson that you have learned along the way on your this amazing journey. So let's without further ado, maybe Susie can share with us about this topic.
Okay, thanks so much for the introduction, Moon. Yes. I'll be sharing on how my side. It actually is like my story of overcoming the fear into the business. So yeah, like Moon has shared, fear is there in life. In my fear in my life, actually shaped me for making the decision. Actually, my failure. If you want to know what failure I'm facing, before I knew the business was waiting like 10 years, 8 years into what you do. I think that's the time that you are saying that you are tired of doing something that is same, tired of expecting what is given to you, and wait, nothing is done. So that was kind of that failure that leads me when I knew the business. It kind of motivates me to take action. So that's how, if I say, failure is like is like kind of like shapes you. you know every success in life, success, or you do something big, the failures are the stepping stones to it.
Mm.
So I can
Yep.
I can get it. Yeah. Who wants actually, you have this thought, when in the business, why you want to put time and effort? I know every people who I talk to into something, doing this, but you don't have to overthink it, because in this business I learned two things. With the training, we take it step by step. That's how I overcome it, step by step. And very after so long in the business, there's always that big word that stick to me until today: testing. Because as a real business, you have to test what works with you. There's strategies, there's ideas. So I can say it's everywhere. So you cannot get kind of lost. You cannot like say, like I did it, but you have to question yourself: did you try enough? So that's kind of like the other way, the step by step. And then the second thing is, I'm surrounded by people, the leaders, the committee with the positive and the supportive mindset. After all, they are doing it in their way, successful, they're willing to share. So this kind of like motivates. So it takes away what you think is a failure. It becomes some like stepping stones. So like I kind of see in a way that these failures can just it's like a learning point. So in a way that I find that if you don't embrace your failures, how can you learn from it? How can you be a better person, and how you can keep pushing forward? So that
Yeah.
is my side of the sharing.
I
So
actually really fully agree with you. As we say in a Chinese word, right? There is a I learned this actually from very small. Is that's called 失败乃成功之母. That's why you will only success when you have experienced the failure. That's how
yes.
we learn from there. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's really great sharing from Susie. How about we hear the sharing from Daisy?
Okay, so yeah, I totally agree. Like Susie. For me is uh, you know, the fear of failure. I think is more on the. I remember when I first started was time management, because I'm working full time and I do house chores. I have two young children. That time was still they are like maybe 5 or 6 years old, and and my fear of whether can I cook or not, can I juggle all this, because as a working mom, we wear many hats. So that is also one. The time management is one of my fear. So asking myself how whether I can do it or not. And also and the fear of like now, social media, I have to show my face. So I used to be, I'm quite an introvert person, and I don't really talk much also. So and the fear of like, okay, I need to post, I need to show my face, because we are real person, and we want to to share, doing go live, or the live sections, or doing posting, that is one of the fear. But then like I will just like do it anyway. So making like time managements, I try to pace myself, and it's like at the trainings, the trainings is actually it depends, is it really individuals. Like the training, I can pace myself, every day or every night is about that 1 hour. I mean, my some other business owner will be they might use maybe 2 or 3 hours, but maybe for me is, I think I'll just take 1 hour.
Yeah.
And maybe during the weekend, while the kids are having these enrichments, then I'll say, okay, maybe I'll just take another hour. Yeah. And I'm a person who, everything I want to do it fast. I want to, I want to do it, finish up everything, and that also makes me, to have this anxiety. So that is also, one of the way is, I need to tell myself, to slow down and to pace myself also, and to show myself, in this platform, the social media platform. I at first I was actually quite reluctant to do it, but hey, I was like, I think, telling myself, as I'm doing this online business, and doing online is how to show, have this social proof. I need to show myself. Then I'll just, okay, then I'll just pace myself again. Maybe I'll just take some pictures for, doing picture posts, and slowly, gradually, then go into, doing live videos or this. Yeah, it takes
Actually,
courage.
Actually,
Yeah, it
this
takes some courage.
also a lot of people is having the same concern, because
Mm,
ultimately they fear, they're scared. If I do so
mm,
many things right, and then the public already saw me, and how about I fail? That's indirectly because they come back to the same topic as what you said, is the fears of failure. And that is the
mm,
reason why they think too much. If you will ask me, because they think too much or they think too long. And then I do this, then what will happen next? I do this, then I will fail. I do this, then I will fail. That's why this is their stopping stone, as what Zuzi mentioned just now, to
yes,
stop
yes.
them to take the first step. Yeah. So
Mm,
Daisy, actually, your sharing is very reality, and actually, not only me myself, actually, a lot of people out there, and maybe already joining this business, is it has been go through the process. That's
mm,
why, uh, honestly speaking, we keep on telling you the benefit and how support the community over here actually is something like you just hear. You just hear, you not really experience it, because
mm,
you are allowing the fears overcome your desire, actually, if you ask me. Yeah,
yeah.
thank you, Daisy, for your
Mm,
sharing. Actually, really
well,
remind me when
yeah.
1 year ago, when I start joining this digital business. I also did the same thing. I also consider this the same. Like, if I show my face, how about if later on I'm not successful, I didn't do well, then I
Mm,
feel. You see?
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, actually, how about Winnie? How about your experience about this fear of failure?
Actually, for Daisy, I completely feel you because that exactly me. Before I start, it's like I'm also a very low profile person. I hardly post any picture of me, and like this business is what I understand is it's not necessary that you have to post your picture, but then you have to ask yourself, what do you want from this business? Are you do you willing to prove that you are real, or you just hide behind the scene, right?
Mm.
So this is a very big, how to say, very big step for me to show up my face during the very first time. Not to say very first time, lah, but it's very rare for me. Like
Mm.
That is
business,
very, very interesting.
I have to
Yeah,
like
meaning
post my face every
I would like
day.
to ask, I would like to ask you, because you see, this very interesting, because when you touch about this statement saying that you are very low profile, but you are still, you are still willing to step out from your comfort zone,
Mm.
and I'm so proud of you to be one. I'm really proud that I am able to be one of your digital business partner, because you are so brave now and you did very well. I would like to
Thank you so
know
much.
what strategies, okay, what kind of the push factor that make you overcome these fears? Maybe you can share.
The push factor. Mm, I would say it all depends on how strong your desire is. If you really want something, no matter how fearful it is, you will find a way to overcome it.
Mm,
Right? If you want something and you just keep telling yourself that I'm fear of this, I'm fear of that, you let the fear overtake you. You're not
mm,
going anywhere.
mm.
This
Yeah.
is this how I view it, and
Mm,
I always believe that something that you never try, you never know.
mm.
So this
Yeah.
is my push factor for it. And
Mm,
yeah, I agree with Daisy that what if like so many people see me, what if I fail, right? It's so,
mm.
if feel like so shame or so don't know how is that, it's like a total failure. But then again, are you living for yourself or you living to let somebody just judge on you, right?
Mm,
If you just live with other people words, uh you're not being yourself anymore. You just project yourself to let, how to say, project yourself for how people want you to be, instead of you live for your own life, that how you want it really to be.
that's right. That's over here. I want to extend. I want to extend. Even though we something like we go live, we do our social media posting, we let the public know us. This is the real me. But is all the actions we did, or all the our effort, I would say, our effort to run this digital business will lead us to failure? I don't think so. As long as we are never give up, we will continue. It's still not considered we are fail, right? How about you, Patricia? What do you think about this?
Yeah. Actually, what all of your four of my business partner, what they mentioned just now, actually is really true. Because all of us actually we are just an ordinary person. We are not that person that like maybe on example, let's say if you're one of the famous people or whatever. So for you, all this showing up your face, posting your thing, I think should be very, very common. But we all like Facebook example. Actually, before this, we don't really into. I'm not sure with the rest, but for myself is I'm not really into Facebook as well. I'm just scrolling on my pages and see what people posting, what is interesting. That is what I'm doing on daily basis lah. So I also seldom posting on my thing. But once I'm into this business, actually you can see that it is totally different. Actually, I believe everyone before you start to uh, join or start to invest on something, definitely you have the fear there. I think that is very common for everyone. But to me, so long that a person willing to take that first step, like what Susie had mentioned just now, if you don't dare to take that first step, actually you won't be able to go anywhere lah. We will definitely be sitting at the place where we are right now.
Correct.
And a lot of people also think that fear, they keep on how to say, they keep on thinking of what if this happened, what if that happened. So to me, when I started on this business, actually I told myself that I need to improve myself on and to have different plan, I mean plan B in my life. So that's why when I decided to go into this business, actually in my mind I keep on telling myself whether it's failure or it's success. If success, definitely is a good thing for me, but if failure, at least I've tried. I think there's no harm trying on it. And luckily I can say, luckily I'm very happy that I joined. I really make my decision to join into this business, because knowing all these amazing ladies here, and I can tell you all, they are really great. They are very good in a lot of things. I'm still very behind them, but I'm trying up to try to catch up with them lah. And they are all of four of them is very amazing. So, and the rest of our business partner also, we in this business we don't work alone. We have a community support. So that's why, although you have the fear in the beginning, but once you join the community, actually I believe all the fear, it's gone now. So at least you can know that everyone having the same mission, everyone having the same objective, what they want, and work together to achieve that lah.
Correct.
So I think fear of failure is definitely is there no matter what you do. In your normal let's say your working life also, you will have that fear of failure as well. It's the same thing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one is experience, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Winnie,
it's
you want to say
based
something?
Yeah, I want to add on something. Suddenly, I hear Patricia say,
on
to
okay.
me, actually, I view it how I view it for now is I would call it is a failure if this thing really not working out for me, because I would just say it's not suitable for me. I wouldn't say it's a failure from I start until now, because the reason why I say this is throughout this journey I really learned a lot. It's a lot eye opening for me, because my background is accounting line, and I totally have zero knowledge on sales and marketing. So thus far from the start until now, I truly learned a lot. And I would say, like, let's say for example, go live is not a must for you to go live. But then why we are doing go live is we take our own initiatives because we want to break through ourselves. We want to learn something new. We want to experience it. So even at the end of the day, this one is not working out, I still learn a lot. This learning experience is invaluable. Just like
Yeah.
just like you apply for a job, right? You apply for a job and then you work for some time and then you change job. Are you calling that is a failure for you? For the previous job, it's not right. It's just not suitable, and you move on to other which you feel is better for you. Yeah, that's my viewpoint on this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
truly
right.
agree
We
with
should
you.
not.
Yeah.
We should not actually. It's not mean only for this business. Actually, is in
Yeah,
our
it's
life.
all
Okay,
aspect of our life. Yes.
in every single stages. And for myself, actually, the other things is I also would like to set the example to let my children know that, okay, as long as you really try something, you whether the outcome or the result is what you expected, but that is not the everything. It's not 100%. You that is the experience. At least you try. You won't let yourself regret in future. So
Yes.
and for us over here, of course, we run the business. We are having some goal, right, to achieve something. to change our life, to do something, but we are still working on it. Failure is something like it's unknown because you haven't do yet, you know. Okay, hello friends. For us, we are in the progress already. But for those people are still looking at it or still like thinking or still like whether is it real, you not even start. So don't think about the failure yet. It's too early, if you ask me. So to end our go live, so I would have the last statement to share with all of you. If you think you are tired and you are still letting the fears to control of your decisions, I think this is the time to break free and take charge of your life. Don't let the fear or the something unknown or something that you think is exists but actually is not, to stop you from starting something else. Because if you are looking for something that you haven't have it before, you should start doing something that you never do before. Okay, so anything, anyone want to have the last word to share with our audience,
I
friends
think
over there?
can I just add on
Can?
just add
Yeah.
on? So yeah, I think sometimes we as a human being we are actually too focused on measuring the fear rather than measuring success. Subconsciously one is subconsciously we actually we are human beings. The it's how we wire. It's not suddenly come and say we actually measure the failure. We measure failure more than we measure the success. So I think every one of us, we like me or every one of us,
Hmm.
we need to be more like practice awareness lah. So that we self-aware. Yeah, sometimes I also do
Correct.
like this. Sometimes I'll be like that. But I think yeah, we can practice this.
Yeah.
Yes.
To,
Yes.
to me, like all these things, what we are doing is a additional knowledge to all of us. So to me, I think knowledge doesn't stop somewhere. It keep on growing. So if we follow whatever that our instinct say, let's say we say, okay, I can do it, means that I believe everyone can do it. Everything is possible. Nothing is
Yeah.
impossible.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also like,
Okay. Mm.
do you
Yeah,
happy
really.
like, yeah, do you happy like where you are right now? If yes, then it's very good for you. If not, are you want to be in your current situation for the next 5 or 10 years? So this is something that you have to ponder upon, right? Only you can change. Nobody can change you. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think our go live will be end here. So we will have another go live next week at the same time. We will have another interesting topic to be shared. So bye bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a good night.